episode 12 of the Senators franchise. Senators looking for a turnaround in the start of this season, going 3-7-1, sorry. They've been rough with the goaltenders this year. Anton Forsberg will start tonight for Ottawa. And on the other end, it'll be David Riddick, who's 2-3 on the year. Both goaltenders with great save percentages. Josh Norris back on the first line. He's back at the lineup from an injury. Norris wins the draw here. Shabbat intercepts that pass. Batherson shoots, deflected off Dadonov, and scores! Evgeny Dadonov puts Ottawa up 1-0. 32 seconds into the game, Evgeny Dadonov scores his second of the year. It is 1-0 Ottawa. David Riddick had nowhere to see that. That's an unfortunate break for Calgary. Ottawa looking for early pressure. Their offense has not been good in the first period of this year. Plain and simple, they haven't had good offense all year, but especially the first period. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Shabbat. Pass is intercepted. And Batherson is offside at the line. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Norris over to Batherson. Batherson shoots, and that is stopped by Riddick. Norris held up at the boards. Here's Tanev. Over to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk gets crushed there by Shabbat at the boards. Picked up by Shabbat. He's onside there. Very close play. Dadonov picks up. That stop by Riddick. Norris pinned up at the boards. Here's Mark Giordano, the captain of the Flames. Pass it over to Tanev, over to Lindholm. Lindholm tries to deke through, that's picked off by Dadonov. Here's Paul. Gets crushed in the open ice there. Batherson also gets hit there. And Gaudreau picks it up. Here's Anderson. He's onside with Mangiapane. That's poked away by Zaitsev and out of play. 15:50 left to go in the first period. Ottawa up 1-0. Ottawa's got the only shot in the game. Forsberg yet to face a shot in this game. Both teams sending out their second line. Face-off won by Calgary. Hannafin over to Backlund. Pass to Anderson. Monahan shoots out to pad save by Forsberg. Here's Dylan Dubé. One-timer that's blocked. And turned aside. Long pass from Brown, and Brown gets tripped up on the play. And the Senators are going to go to the first power play of the game. That's going to be Dylan Dubé with a trip on Connor Brown. It's a very easy call for the official. Tierney, Shaw, and Anisimov on the power play as the offense. Face-off won by Calgary. Stone clears it down the ice. Brandstrom and Zaitsev as the defenseman. They've given up quite a few shorthanded chances, now going with two defensemen. Here's Anisimov now on a rush, and he gets hit, and that's cleared down the ice. Not a good start for the Ottawa power play. Picked up by Brandstrom. He's held up by Sam Bennett. Over to Stone. To Nordstrom. Here's Stone. He shoots, and that gets deflected wide. Pass over to Anisimov. Anisimov skates through. He has Shaw with him. Tries to find him. That's picked off by Stone. Shaw picks it up. Zaitsev to Anisimov. Brandstrom with a shot that's stopped by Riddick. Rebound by Shaw goes wide. Tries to pass it in front, and that's picked off, and Nordstrom clears it down the ice. Here's Anisimov now. Over to Shaw. Shaw shoots, glove save by Riddick, and he holds on with 52 seconds left to go in the Ottawa power play. Now they send out Josh Norris, Colin White, and Connor Brown. Face-off won by White. Here's Brown. Shoots, and that goes wide. Picked up by Giordano, over to Backlund, and he clears it down the ice. 40 seconds left to go in the Ottawa power play. Passes over to White. Colin White moves in. Pad saved by Riddick. Norris, and he misses Brown there. Brown overskates it. Monahan clears it down the ice. Picked up by Shabbat. Over to Norris. Josh Norris. Over to White. White shoots, scores! A power play goal for Colin White. Puts Ottawa up 2-0. His third goal of the season comes on the power play. A terrible start to the power play, but they get it at the last rush. Lots of shots on the power play, but it still was not the best power play. The Calgary Flames only have one shot at the moment. Looking to turn this around here in the first period. Face-off won by Norris. Here's Zaitsev. Into the offensive zone. Norris to Batherson. What a save by Riddick. And that is very close. But it is not in the net. Riddick's had to be sharp tonight. He's given up 2 goals early. However, he's faced a lot of shots with some poor defense by Calgary. And no offense to support him either. 8-1 shots in favor of Ottawa. Face-off won by Calgary, their second face-off win of the game. Here's Goudreau. Over to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk. Over to Goudreau. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa is injured at the moment, same as Tim Stützle and Alex Formanton. Here's Dadonov. Moves in with Norris. What a deke! Norris with the one-timer that's stopped by Riddick. Here's Lindholm. Skates around, passed over to Matthew Tkachuk. That's picked off by Zaitsev. Norris to Batherson with a shot. Stopped by Riddick. Another shot by Dadonov. Stopped by Riddick. Some great saves early on by Riddick. Sens with some great offensive pressure in this one. Here's Goudreau. And that is stopped by Forsberg. Here's Shabbat. That's turned over by Lindholm. Blevo with a shot. Glove save by Forsberg. Anton Forsberg's been sharp when he had to be. Has not faced very many shots. He's wearing a Winnipeg Jets mask in this game. Ottawa with their best offensive start in the first period all season long. Face-off won by Calgary. Here's Valimaki over to Nordstrom. To Levo. Over to Stone. To Valimaki. Valimaki shoots. That's blocked by Paul. Feeds Connor around. Skates down. He's got White with him. Passes to Paul. Paul stick handles through. Looking for options. Paul to White. White with a shot. That's blocked. Rebound. That goes wide. Picked up by Valimaki. Over to Lucic. Derek Ryan. That's picked off by Goodbranson. He passes to White. Colin White with Brown. He shoots, and that's a blocker save by Riddick. Picked up by Stone. Feeds it to Monahan. Monahan moving in on Riley. What a move by Monahan, and a great save by Forsberg. He plays it out to Goodbranson. Over to Tierney. Tierney moves on through. That's picked off by Stone. Here comes Stone the other way. He passes to Monahan. Monahan with a shot. That goes wide. Goodbranson holding him up at the boards here. Picked up by Coburn. Braden Coburn. Over to Tierney. Passes to Dzingel. Ryan Dzingel shoots, and a blocker saved by Riddick. Tierney holds Valimaki at the boards. Picked up by Dzingel. Dzingel shoots. Stopped by Riddick. Rebound by Tierney. Scores! Chris Tierney puts Ottawa up 3-0. Senators have had a lot of offensive pressure in this first period. Lots of shots, lots of goals. Dave Riddick frustrated with this team. He might get pulled sooner than later, even though it's not really his fault. He's faced a lot of shots, no help from the team. Senators send out their fourth line for the first time in the game, late in the first period. Face off won by Bishop. Here's Coburn. Over to Bishop. Clark Bishop with Watson. And Anisimov. Anisimov shoots. That just goes wide. Here's Anisimov. Shoots. That's blocked. Picked up by Coburn. Over to Watson. Austin Watson. Anisimov with a shot. Bishop with a rebound. Stopped by Riddick. Bishop with another rebound. That's stopped by Riddick. He pulls it out. Over to Coburn. Anisimov. One-timer scores. Artem Anisimov puts Ottawa up 4-0. With the second goal of the year, some great offense by Ottawa. It is now 4-0. Riddick would be the one most frustrated in this game. They might pull him after this, so we'll have to see. Now if they're going to keep him in there. He's had not too bad of a night. He's faced lots of shots, giving up 4 goals though. Face off won by Ottawa. Here's Coburn over to Dadma to Norris. Picked off by Kachuk. Here's Matthew Kachuk moving with Goudreau. Kachuk looking for options. Giordano to Lindholm. Shoots and that's blocked. Picked up by Batherson. Over to Brandstrom. Brandstrom skating. He passes to Dadonov. Stays on side. He's got Norris. To Batherson. Batherson shoots. That's stopped by Riddick. Passes to Lindholm. Over to Tanev. To Giordano. Calgary looking for a rush here. Great moves, but that's picked off and held on by Forsberg. Pass over to Batherson. He's got 3 seconds. He does not shoot, and that's going to be it for the period. Ottawa is up 4-0 after 1 period of play.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
"19 shots for Ottawa, 4 for Calgary after 1 period of play. It's 4-0 Ottawa. Calgary looking to turn it over here. Face-off won by Calgary. Here's Kachuk. Picked up by Chabot, but picked up by Goudreau. Over to Tanev. To Giordano with a shot that's blocked by Batherson. Norris gets hit in the boards. That's going to draw some attention. Batherson drops the gloves. Batherson's going to get a roughing penalty here. I'm not sure if it's going to be a coincidental penalty or not. Looks like both of them are going to the box for roughing. It's going to be a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes here. Face-off in the Ottawa zone to the right of Forsberg. Face-off won by Tierney. Here's Zaitsev. Gets hit in the boards by Monahan. Zaitsev takes it back up. He feeds Chabot. Thomas Chabot now with Tierney. Chabot. That's poked away by Giordano. Here's Goudreau. He gets a great hit there by Tierney. Here's Dadonov. He shoots and that is stopped by Riddick. Tierney was too close to him. He was looking for a one-timer. He wasn't spread out enough. And Riddick makes a nice save. Tierney with a great hit there on Goudreau. He's always been a target on the Flames. Anisimov to take the draw. He loses it. Here's Giordano. Over to Dubé. Dylan Dubé. Skates in on Coburn. He passes to Backlund. Backlund shoots and that's a glove save. And a good one by Forsberg. Anton Forsberg, acquired from Winnipeg. He's got 5 saves on the night in the second period, looking for some more action. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Brandstrom. That's poked away by Dubé. He is held up at the boards. That's picked up by Dzingel. Here's Brandstrom. Feeds Dadonov. Evgeny Dadonov. Poked loose, picked up by Dzingel. He gets hit in the open ice there. Dadonov misses the hit on Dubé and it's picked up by Tanev. Here's Dubé to back him with the shot stopped by Forsberg. Tanev was about to shoot, but that's blocked. Picked off by Connor Brown. Here comes Connor Brown now skating down the ice. He gets sandwiched in the open ice by Tanev. That's picked up by Hanifin over to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk, 1-on-2, and a glove save by Forsberg. He plays it out to Branstrom. It's been a pretty good end-to-end 4-on-4. Here's Braden Coburn. One time that's stopped by Riddick. That was Connor Brown with the shot. Poked loose by Gabranson, picked back by Anderson. That's turned over. Here's Colin White now. It's back to 5-on-5. Colin White scores! His second of the game. What a performance for Colin White. 5-0 Ottawa. It's his fourth of the season. A great one there. Some great skating. And Hanifin is just completely out of the play. He's the only defenseman back. And he is not after him at all. Riddick is furious with how this game has gone so far. That goes 5-hole. That's one that Riddick should have. And he's going to get pulled here. That's going to be it for David Riddick. And that sucks that I have a goalie that I can't pronounce his name. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Dzingel. Picked up by Valimaki. He's on Shabbat. That's picked off by Zaitsev. A great play there. Here's Dzingel. Skates around, passes to Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat. He gets hit there by Stone, and that's picked up by Ryan. Derek Ryan gets hit, and another great hit there by Zaitsev. Here's Tierney. Looks like he's down. He is not feeling good, but we still have to keep the play going, and that's going to be it as the Flames touch up. He's holding his head there, doesn't look good. It's a great hit by Zaitsev. It's a clean hit, and that one's going to hurt. He's going to head to the locker room with the trainer. Face-off won by Paul. Here's Gudbranson over to Batherson. To Paul. He's got Riley with him. He passes to Riley. That's turned over. And here comes Matthew Tkachuk. He loses. One of them loses their helmet and has to go to the bench. Here's Goudreau. Picked off by Batherson. Here's Dadonov now. Tries to find Batherson. That's picked off by Valimaki. Here's Goudreau over to Tkachuk. 2-on-1, Lindholm, and that's picked off by Riley. What a play, that saves a goal. Great play by Mike Riley. Now Batherson deeks in, he's got Paul with him. Paul shoots in the glove, saved by Dominique. Here's Goudreau, picked off by Paul. Dadonov gets crushed in the open ice, picked up by Riley. That's taken by Tkachuk. Poked loose by Gudbranson. Matthew picks it back up. Over to Bennett. Sam Bennett shoots glove, saved by Forsberg, and he covers up with 11:16 left to go in the second period. That is correct. Colin White is one goal away from a hat-trick. Face-off won by Ottawa. Braden Coburn is going to go off for roughing, and so is Rasmus Anderson. I was out of the play there. And they're going to get another 4-on-4. Face-off won by Calgary. Here's Anisimov over to Riley. Gudbranson. Poked away by Tierney. Tierney looking for options. Backhander. That's blocked by Anisimov. Blocked his own teammate's shots. And Tierney's going to go for tripping there. That is a obvious trip. Now it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play for Calgary. The disappointment in Tierney's face there as he trips up Dylan Dubé. He's been in the action tonight, Dylan Dubé. Face-off won by Anisimov. Shabbat clears it down the ice. Here's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk skates in. That is offside at the Ottawa line. Hanifin was too slow on that. (25-8) shots in favor of Ottawa. Here's Riley over to Paul. Anton Forsberg with 8 saves on the night. He has been sharp tonight. Here's Tanev. Over to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk shoots. That goes wide. Picked up by Goodbranson. He clears it down the ice. 1 minute left to go on the 4-on-3 power play for Calgary. Here's Tkachuk over to Monahan. Poked loose and cleared out by Paul. That goes into the Calgary bench as the players duck for cover. 9:24 left to go in the second period. Ottawa leads Calgary 5-0. Face-off won by Anisimov, cleared out by Zaitsev. Picked up by Hanifin. He feeds Giordano onside at the line. That's turned over and picked up by Anisimov. He's going to go for a rush here. He dekes through. He's got Shabbat with him. Shabbat with a one-timer. That's blocked by Monahan. Now they got to rush back as Tkachuk picks it up. 2-on-2. Monahan with a shot glove save and held on by Forsberg. Forsberg just happy to get some saves out of here. Calgary has had 9 shots tonight, and Forsberg has stopped all 9. Face-off won by Paul. Here's Goodbranson that's poked loose, picked up by Gaudreau over to Lindholm. He had an opening there for a bit, and that's cleared out by Ottawa. 15 seconds left to go in the 4-on-3 power play. And Riley clears it down the ice. Looks like that's going to do it for the power play. Here's Gaudreau, poked away there by Riley. Now they're going to go on a abbreviated 5-on-4 power play as the 4-on-4 guys come out. They got 10 seconds left on that power play. Here's Backlund over to Ryan, Derek Ryan. Looking for some players who are all on a change. Dylan Dubé with a wide open lane. That's stopped by Forsberg. A great pass that just misses Tierney. Tierney beats the icing race. What a play. And Tierney shoots. That's a blocker save by Dominique. Here's Paul. Around the net to Tierney, to Zaitsev. Shabbat to Tierney. Paul to Shabbat. Over to Tierney. Here's Shabbat over to Zingle. One-timer stop by Dominique. Picked up by Tierney. Over to Dzingel. Looks like it's an Ottawa power play here. Dzingel shoots and that's blocked by Ryan. Calgary finally gets it out of the zone. And they lock in the Ottawa zone. Here's Zaitsev. Nikita Zaitsev skates around over to Paul. Ottawa's had lots of possession in this game. Here's Dzingel. To Paul. Paul shoots. Pad save by Dominique. Here's Bennett, Sam Bennett. Around to Backlund. Over to Sam Bennett. Brancham's got to skate back. 2-on-1. Simon with a shot that's blocked by Coburn. Now here comes Braden Coburn and he dumps it in. Picked up by Valimaki. Over to Stone. Sam Bennett now. 2-on-2. He gets hit there by Coburn. Puck is loose. And Manchapani gets pinned to the boards. Picked up by Anisimov over to Bishop. Clark Bishop. He's got Brown with him. Bishop shoots and he scores! Clark Bishop puts Ottawa up 6-0. What an offensive game for Ottawa. It's his first goal of the season. First goal with the Ottawa Senators. And Ottawa continues this blowout to Calgary. Face-off won by Bishop. Here's Riley over to Anisima, to Bishop. Clark Bishop with the 6th goal on the Sens tonight. Here's Valimaki. Last minute of play in the second period, 6-0 Ottawa. Here's Tkachuk, that's poked away and picked up by Riley. Over to Connor Brown. Bishop. A glove save there by Dominique. He is one of the rare left-handed gloves. Excuse me, right-handed gloves. Not a lot of right-handed catching goaltenders. Down for the shot that was blocked. And Lindholm takes a little hit there by Riley. That's going to do it for the second period. Ottawa up 6-0. Forsberg skating for intermission, wanting more action in his end to make some more saves. He's only had 9 saves, I believe. He's had around 11 saves. We'll take a look at intermission. Forsberg has 11 saves on the night. Face-off won by Calgary. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. He shoots and his stick breaks. That goes wide. Shabbat had a little trouble with the broken stick in the way. And now he's going to take off with Batherson. He dumps it around the corner. Picked up by Giordano. Tkachuk gets his new stick. A hit there by Zaitsev over to Dadonov. Evgeny Dadonov moves on through. He's got Batherson with the Batherson shoots. Oh, what a save by Dominique. Rebound by Paul. Stopped by Dominique. Another loose chance. Shabbat with a shot that is stopped. Oh my goodness. What great saves for Dominique here. He's carrying the Flames right now. Coming in as the backup goaltender in this one. Riddick on the bench. Here's Monahan over to Dubé. Dubé to Monahan. That's blocked by Dzingel. Here's Dzingel now. He's going on a 1-on-2. Waiting for players. He's got 4 Calgary Flames behind him. That's picked up by Tierney. Tierney shoots an easy save by Dominique. Here's Tierney. He gets hit. An aggressive hit there. Here's Giordano. Over to Goudreau. Picked off by Dzingel. That stick is still in the way as we have yet to get a whistle. There's Monahan with the shot. Pad save by Forsberg. His 12th save of the game. Picked up by Riley. He passed it into the broken stick. And now that's picked up by Tierney. Tierney skates back and passes to Riley. Mike Riley to Zaitsev. Zaitsev shoots and a blocker. Saved by Dominique. Picked up by Rasmus Anderson over to Derek Ryan. Great move there, but that's turned over and picked up by Zaitsev. Here's Anisimov. He's got Brown and Bishop with him. Here's Riley with the shot. Blocker saved by Dominique. Brown pins him up in the boards. Here's Bishop. Shoots, and that goes nowhere. Here's Derek Ryan. 12 minutes left to go in the third. That's picked off by Gabranson. Feeds Dadonov. He's got Bishop with him. And he gets taken off the puck by Hanifin. Ottawa's first line coming back out here with Norris, Batherson, and Dadonov. Poked away there by Forsberg. Bishop stuck on the ice. Stone with a shot that's blocked by Dadonov. Another shot, glove save, and held on by Forsberg as Norris hops on the ice. Dominique's been great in his performance. He's given up 1 goal. David Riddick's given up 5 goals on 20 shots. Forsberg with 13 saves tonight. Not a very busy goaltender today. A long lead pass to Batherson. That's poked away there. And picked up by Goudreau. Goudreau shoots, blocker, saved by Forsberg. Senators have a home and home against Calgary, as they will head to Calgary and then come back to Ottawa for Tampa Bay. Episode 13 will also be Calgary. We'll see what Calgary can do to get back from this game. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Brandstrom. He gets sandwiched in the open ice. Hopefully he's okay there. He gets right back up, skating usually. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. He's got Gaudreau with him. Valimaki to Stone with a shot. Stopped by Forsberg. And Forsberg has been a great part of this team as Murray has been scratched for lots of games this season, and he's had a terrible start to the season. They've brought in Forsberg as the new starter and Hogberg on the bench. Not sure how long Murray will be scratched for. Face-off won by Calgary. Here's Valimaki with a shot that's blocked. Senators have had some rough outings with their goaltenders this year. But Anton Forsberg and Hogberg, who's had one game, have been pretty sharp. Same as Joey Decourt, who's had one. Gave up 5 goals in his game. Which is quite a lot. Picked off by Paul. And Murray's given up 4+ in all of his starts this year. So Forsberg's been the guy so far this year. Here's Connor Brown. To Chabot. Over to Paul. Paul feeds White, but that's picked off by Valimaki. White's got 5 minutes left. He's looking for a hat trick. Poked away by Chabot. This may be his last shift of the game. Here's Paul. Over to Shaw. Logan Shaw skates in. He's got Chabot with him. Some tight defense there. Finds Brainstorm. That's picked off by Simon. Over to Backlund. He dumps it in, but he could have had a great chance on Chabot. Bennett with a shot that's stopped by Forsberg, and he is going to cover up with 3:14 left to go. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Chabot. Passes to Dzingel. Brian Dzingel. Long lead pass to Shaw. That's stopped by Dominique. Picked up by Sam Bennett. Over to Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey. Has not produced anything tonight. His team hasn't either, as they're getting pummeled 6-0 here. Tanev with the shot off the post, and that looked like it went in, but I don't think so. They're saying that did not go in. Looked like it was off the inside of the post and out and covered up by Forsberg. We're not even going to get a replay powered by EA Sports. Here's Tanev with a shot that's blocked by Dadonov. Last minute of play in the third period. Ottawa up 6-0. Dadonov to Batterson. That's stopped by Dominique. Here's Tanev. Over to Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey. Sticking us through. A great glove save by Forsberg, and he holds on with 47.2 left to go in the third period. Calgary happy to get out of this game and head home to play Ottawa once again. Ottawa with their 4th win of the season. They moved to 4-6-1 in last place in the North Division. Well, we renamed it the Atlantic Division, but we made it as north as possible. Here's Dadonov over to Paul. Paul gets hit into the boards, picked up by Dadonov. 30 seconds left to go. Tries to feed, and Drake Batherson scores! 6-7-0 Ottawa. Senators kept pushing, and Batherson gets his 3rd goal of the season. Senators kept pushing no matter what the score is, and that's what we like to see. Senators offense actually hitting well here. Face-off won by Ottawa. Here's Gudbranson. He gets hit there. We don't see Gudbranson get hit like that very often. Picked up by Dadonov. So Gudbranson with a shot. That just goes wide. 15 seconds left to go. Here's Johnny Hockey looking for A goal here to break the shutout. Picked up by Paul. 10 seconds left to go. Pass right in front of the net to Riley. Here's Batherson over to Dadonov. 3 seconds left to go. And that is a shutout for Anton Forsberg. His first shutout with the Ottawa Senators. As he goes to 3-1, the Senators go to 3-7-1. Forsberg very happy there on center ice as he goes to celebrate with his teammates and the fans. Getting praise from his teammates there. He did have a lot of offense to support him. Nevertheless, he still gets a shutout. And that's always something to look at for Ottawa going forward. The third star of the game for Ottawa is Drake Batherson. Anton Forsberg with a 17-save shutout. Couldn't get any easier. Second star of the game for Ottawa is Colin White. He had 2 goals on the night. And first star of the game for Ottawa is Evgeny Dadonov. We knew that Forsberg would not get a star as he only had 17 shots to face. He stopped all of them, but it's not enough shots to get him into stars with how Ottawa played tonight. That's going to be it for episode 12. We'll see you in the